Light. What is light? Light is visibility of an object is called light. Visibility of an object is called light. So we are seeing an object because there is light. If there is no light, we can see nothing, right? There are two types of light. Are there? Natural light and artificial light. Natural light and artificial light. What are the natural light? Sunlight, of course, sunlight. Artificial light means remaining all are artificial light. Tube, bulb, projector light, computer light, torch light, mobile light. These all are artificial light. So mainly two types of light. But what is the light means? The visibility of an object. Visibility of an object. I'm just defining in a simple way. Visibility of an object. You will be able to see an object if there is a light. Light has many features. Because of the light, then there will be shadow. Shadow will be the because of light. Shade, of course, is near same only. Shadow will be the shade of the subject, right? Shade, dark shade, light shade on an object. This happened because of light. Reflectivity, because of light. Reflectivity because of light. Refractivity, refraction. Refraction, reflection. This all because of light. Light has many features. Colors is the features of the light. Okay. These are the things which you have to know about light. Autocad, I told you, is not very high. It doesn't have a lot of options to control, but still, it's Autodesk software only. That's why they included similar ideas to light here also. I mean, AutoCAD also. I mean, similar idea means 3ds Max and or 3ds Max or any other software, Maya, Softimage, this kind of software having more advanced concept on lighting. That similar idea they included in AutoCAD also. Now, when I render this one, how to render, we discussed last class. On the render button here in Visualize tab, render button, this arrow mark, then you can see this button. If you click it, we are getting a result, right? This result we are generating, that process is called rendering. Rendering. This process is called rendering. What is happening while rendering? Light, shadow, this whole calculation happen. What color it is calculation happen. How much reflection is there on a material? How much reflection is there on a material? Refraction is there on a material? This all will calculate. Now there is a light is coming default. I didn't touch on the light until now. This is default light in AutoCAD. There are default light in AutoCAD. So it's visible over here. This shadow is because of default light. So now we're moving to, so if you want to see your light, you need to render. Now we are moving to light. I go to here, you can see in the light tab, first I'm discussing about artificial light. Artificial light. So I go to create light. There are 4 types of lights are there: point, spot, distant, and web light. Point, spot. These are the 4 types of lights in AutoCAD. Point light is a bulb. You can see the bulb symbol, right? This kind of a natural light, exactly. Sorry, artificial light. A bulb if you keep there, or a tube light if you keep there, how it will be the result? That kind of a result you're going to get it from point light. Spotlight, everybody know there will be a spot, right? Everybody know what is spotlight. Light is there, but light have a spot, like a torch light. Okay, it's a spotlight actually. Yeah, torch light. So that is spotlight. Then there is distant light. Distant light is something like realistic light, like sunlight. It will come to a particular direction only. One direction all will have a light. But this one we will not use much in AutoCAD, because instead of this, we will be using exterior light. We have another light. Okay. Web light is same as point light. What is the result of the point light? Same result you will be getting web light, but you have some extra advanced option inside web light. That's the reason we are using web. If you are not using any extra light, this both will be almost same. So mainly we're going to use in AutoCAD 3 light: point, spot, and web light only. This one we're not going to use. We are using exterior light instead of this. If you're not using exterior light, you can use distant light also. So let me click on point light. Before doing the light, I'll tell you a few things. Okay, it's a recommendation. You need to switch off this O snap, because when we are picking this light will be snapping to here and there. It will be difficult for you to move it here and there. Switch off ortho for time being. If you want to move to straight, that time only you need to switch on. 3D O snap also switch off. So I told you before creating the light, if you switch on, there is no problem. Okay, light will create it. I'm telling you just for you to control easily in this viewport. Switch off 3D O snap, switch off O snap. Then go to create light, point. That time you will get an option in a property box. In that it is telling sunlight and light from point light, spotlight and distant lights cannot be displayed in the viewport. The default lighting turn on, because see, there are some default light is there. So if you add a new light, you may not understand the effect on it. Okay, because there is sunlight from the point light or spot distant light cannot be displayed, it is saying in the viewport when the default lighting is on. So you need to switch off what? Default light recommended. Okay, so when you switch off this one, then only these all light will be visible. So turn off it. Now you can see on your mouse there is a light come. Can you see? This is a light. So I am clicking somewhere outside. Again, it is safe side to click outside and enter. Then you select it, because why I'm telling here, because it may be inside here and there it may go. That's why I told you to keep outside. Then I'm going to keep little bit up like this. Then you can go to this arrow. When you're moving this arrow, click on the end only, this arrow mark, and move straight here without switching on ortho. I'm just doing this. Now there is some light come inside this room. Now from here, when you render, you will see now the light will be coming only in that room, nowhere else, because we don't give any other light anywhere. If I open the window, this is a window. If I open the window, light will start to come through that. So automatically the shadow also will come here. Now, let it be there. I want to get similar light here also. Better, you can create again new light. Instead of that, copy CO, select this ender, switch on ortho now, and move from here to this side one, and this room one, and you want here, and this one escape. This one I want to keep it in the center. I want to do copy CO, enter, select enter, keep from here to here, done. And on this side there is no light, so I'm going to do copy from here also. Of course, we need here also one light. Copy of a light. So everywhere we have a light, but again, inside the house only. Outside we don't have any light. So you can find that result over here. Inside all the room, perfect light will be there. Outside, no light. If I open the door, for time being, I'm just moving the door, okay? Down, just to see the shadow. Now the light is coming to outside. So I use what? Control Z. Let it be. That is my door. Okay. I use this. Yeah. I use this point light everywhere. Point light everywhere. Okay. Now, if I want to do spot light, again, switch off this one. Okay. Ortho and all. Then create spot light. Click a point, then you drag it. Enter. See what I did it? Select this one now. When you move up, you understand. See, there is a spot now. Here. For this light, have two controller. One the light and one this aim point. Let me see how the result will come for the spotlight. You can see a spot over here. This is spotlight. If I want to get this light from here to here, you need to select this. First, you need to move from the top. Then you need to move from the down. Okay, again you need to move from the top. Then you need to move this down. So it is very difficult to control this light like this, to move it. So I'll tell you a shortcut, easy way. To keep this point light, it was very easy, right? It was very easy to keep point light. Now I go to this, there is an arrow mark over here on this light, arrow mark on this light. Click on this light. Then you got a list of the light. This is the light in model. You can see this, how many lights are there. When you select one by one, you can see it is selecting from the viewport. It is selecting this one, and the next one is selecting like this. That means if I want to select a light from the list, you can do from this option. From where I got this one? In this light property box, this arrow mark. Now here I'm going to choose this first light. If I double click this light from here, I will be getting the properties of the light. The properties of the light. What I did it, double click from this light. And now this is the properties of this light. The name of the light is point 1, point light 1, and what is the type is point, and many other things also. From here, I recommend to you, go to this point and change this point to spot. So we have created point light, but you can convert that point light to spotlight. Instead of moving from one place to other place with the up, down, and all, you can use this one. You can see a spotlight over there. This is spot comes over. We didn't complete that rendering, okay? So what I did it one more time. I went to this light. Then I choose the light. Double click the light. Type, I change to spot. I can change to web also. When I render, I told you this is the same result. You're going to get it as point light. Same like point light. And there is some advanced property. We're going to discuss it. I didn't complete the whole render. I just show you the base only. So I would like to do this one again, point only. What are the other property we have on a light? We have intensity on a light. I want to increase the intensity. I want more light. So I can do 5 now. So more light reach to that room. Okay. Now let me render. You can see a big difference from other room because that room is 5 intensity here. Big difference is there. Okay. This is rendering only. Okay. Then only you will see the final result. Slowly, slowly, slowly will render. Now you can check it. 5 I don't need. I want 2 only. But I want to change the color of the light to something else. You can choose any other color from here. This is the base color, indexed color. This is called indexed color, base color. If you want more color, you can go to select color. Then you pick from here. Okay. Pick from index, pick from true, pick from color box, whatever if you want, you can pick. So colors we were choosing from here, double click, and from here we choose the color. Okay. And here nothing else you need to do. There is the lamp intensity you can decrease and all, but it's okay. You can check if you decrease it, the intensity will decrease. But you can go with this one only. Okay, this little detail, but not much big result going to come. The positions and all you don't want to go from here X, Y, Z. Manually we're going to place it. So you need to know about the name. You can of course to choose it to understand. And this is one bedroom light. This is a dining hall light. This is a washroom or restroom, etc. That way you can give. Status you can switch off. Then the light, you know, when we switch off the light, what happens? The light will off, right? Same thing you can do from here also. Each one, like I do to point 2 and point 2 light, maybe I need to do some color. Point 3, I need to do some color. Point 3, I'm going to change the color to something else. Maybe it's a light yellow, fluorescent color, right? Yeah. Similar, I can adjust it. And intensity, I want to do 2. Where you want to increase the intensity, you can. So in this, you understood how to import light and how to place the light on right place and how to take the light list and how can we change the properties of the light? How can I change the, including the color, shadows, how to switch off light, color, switch on and switch off, and how to change light type from point to spot, spot to point or web light is all. Okay.